Welcome back, everyone, to Melody from Bake-A-Leg and Let's Dig It Homestead. Crazy flower garden. I'm going to give you a quick tour for this upcoming week because I harvested a lot and I will show you all that. We picked so much out of here. There are some things that are missing. I mean, what are you going to do? I can't be down here all the time. But a sugar pumpkin was missing. And we have butternut squash that I left there. And I think there may be a watermelon, one of those small midget ones from M.I. Gardner. So it's not looking too good. Everything just got watered, but this is the cucumber and zucchini bed, butternut squash, my tall sunflower. Maybe I'll enlist that in the Baker Creek thing that they have going on, but this is the wild crazy bed. And I wanted to talk to you about this. Peppers. I picked every single pepper, big or small, well, ripe or not, because I want a second concession of peppers. So I wanted to tell you about that. I will go further into detail because you see all the buds. There's tons. Of course, I left babies on here. But if you pick your peppers before they're fully ripe, you will get another whole bed full of peppers. Tomatoes. Crazy. Look at the size of these tomatoes. Let me give you a better view. These are the Kellogg's breakfast. They're so heavy. It's bigger than the size of my hand. So this whole row is the Kellogg's breakfast tomatoes and Marzano tomatoes. It is just packed, filled of tomatoes. Same over here. Different variety of tomatoes, but doing well. I didn't give this one a lot of attention today to take off the leaves from the storm, but I'm going to end up breaking that, I think. So yeah, this is coming from the rain, but the tomatoes are doing phenomenal. And I wanted to grab a little bit of this on my way out as well. So yeah, we had to tie up more tomatoes because they are just falling over. So the tomatoes are doing great. Sunflowers are good. That's the peppers. Let me show you this. Parsnips. All the onions came up from Castle Hives. I just trimmed them. These are pretty big. If you don't know this trick, trim your onions. These are in between my carrots, and they'll get a bigger bulb on the bottom. So I also did that. It was a huge harvest here today, everyone. I am going to do a separate video on that. This is a wild, crazy tomatoes, front row. And then it was peppers all in here. I did leave, like I said, some babies on there, but I did a humongous harvest and wanted to give you a quickie garden tour. So that's pepper, tomato bed, carrots, onions, more onions, parsnips, doing good. Let me keep walking. Harvested a lot of basil, and I usually will pick all these off right here. You could save them for seeds. You could sprinkle them in the ground to get more, but I am taking the seeds. And this is that pepper bed. I harvested the whole bed. That is the tomato bed, doing good. We harvested the whole on this whole pepper bed, and some cilantro, lots of basil today. I harvested sugar snap peas. We got a ton, and you are not going to believe how many beans we were picking over here. It was just unbelievable. And I think that they're just the bush beans when you plant them close together. I literally got a ton. My rattlesnake pole beans are just starting, but originally that's what I thought I was picking. And we got a ton of cucumbers and zucchinis out of this. But yeah, this took a while to pick all those beans. And then I harvested some arugula, some kale, endive, some lettuce back there, and we picked a bunch of sugar snap peas. And there's lots of ladybugs around here. I don't know if you can see that. So I've been putting them in my zucchini bed. So again, in my last title, I said where the wild things grow. This was all knocked over when I pulled up. And this is that Tiny Tim, Tiny Toe. And there's lots on here. So that is it, everyone. Just a quick tour for this week. A lot of pulling back. You know, I mean, hello. The size looks amazing. I cannot wait. Look at that. Oh, I'm so excited. So I wanted to share my joy in my tomatoes. Look at them. And I love you guys. Subscribe, smash that like button. This is a quick garden tour because me and my friend are down here. We had to tie up a bunch of plants and it's just been crazy of a harvest. You will see that video coming up. So until next week, God bless and happy gardening.